Hello everybody, just wanted to give you a quick record collection update. I had recently gone out on somewhat of a family vacation. We took a couple of days off, me, my mom and my dad, my wife and grandmother, and we happened to go to a very big flea market in Central Florida. And I had met a couple of collectors that actually do a couple of record shows around here. And the guys are really nice. And one of the guys says, if you're really into jazz and instrumental music, go in the back. We got a bunch of classical and jazz and everything. And amazingly enough, everything was $1. So had quite the score. Not to throw any price tags in there, but for me, these were really quite amazing, especially the condition that they were in. So to get straight into it, the first one I got is Dave Brubeck's Time Changes. It's in excellent condition, just really cool. It's got a nice back to it, full on words. They don't do them like this anymore with like an essay on the back, you know. Then second one up would be the Dave Brubeck Quartet, Time Further Out. This one is also a really great record, and I didn't have it, so I was really stoked to have it. I don't have any of these Dave Brubeck, so naturally I was really stoked. I had also got this one. It's 1975, the duets, Brubeck, Desmond, Horizon. On the corner it says $6. I didn't pay that much. It must have been from a former record store or something where they had gotten it. And this one's also really good. Can't really beat Brubeck and Desmond together, right? I had seen this one, and I was really quite surprised because it's a promotional copy, and it's got edits all over. It's by Warner Brothers, but it's Klaus Ogerman and Michael Becker. It's a promotional copy. I've seen a couple of these, you know, going on eBay and around, but I never picked it up, you know, just because it was a little bit out of my range. So I picked this one up, and yet again, it was most definitely in my range, so why not? I was talking to a bunch of guys in the VC, and I had said I picked up quite a few ECM, and really, it really just extends to Ralph Towner, who I love. He's an amazing guitar player, and I love his kind of ambient jazz music. So the first one I got was actually Ralph Towner's Solstice, early on, maybe not too early on, but definitely not recent. The second one I had gotten was Ralph Towner's Diary, which is an amazing album in itself too. It's only got Ralph Towner on it, no other people playing as far as I know. I've also got Ralph Towner's Blue Sun. This one, the sleeve on this is really great. This is an original from 1983, which each one of these records was really great. And I'm so glad to have some Towner in my collection, and ECM. You know, I love the ECM releases. I think they're some of the best in the world. Every time I see them, I try and scoop them up if I have the cash. Maybe a couple of updates ago, maybe one or two ago, I had mentioned that I had gotten into Tomita. I had bought the Firebird Suite pictures from an exhibition, and lo and behold, I found more Tomita. The first one I'd actually seen that I picked up was Tomita's Bolero, which I was really excited about. I was like, oh, well, I get to have a Tomita record. You know, that's really cool. You know, you don't see them every day. And then, you know, digging through a little bit farther, did I come across what I thought I would never actually see, but Tomita's Snowflakes Are Falling, which, you know, this is just great for me. You know, I wanted this. You know, I knew eventually I was going to have to go really searching for the first Tomita album, and lo and behold, I found it, and it is quite amazing. I had also happened upon this guy. It wasn't the same record collector, but it was in the same area. And this guy had a couple of boxes of vinyl, and one of them just had random stuff in it. And I actually got a little excited. He had a Beatles. It said the Beatles' second album on it. I was like, oh, I gotta get this. There was nothing inside of it, and the cover was split. So somebody took it a long time ago. But, however, I did find this. I've never heard this before. But this forgive me for my pronunciation, but Khachaturian piano concert in D flat major. Kabalevsky conducts Kabalevsky. Haven't put it on yet, but gotta love Eastern European, so I picked it up just to, you know, give it a go. It's classical music. What am I gonna do? I have an addiction, and it's horrible. So I kept digging through those boxes, and one of my favorite guitar players ever actually popped up. And I love him because Steve Howe was really into this guy. I took a lot of influence from him. And I got Julian Bream's Modern Guitar Music, which really sent shivers down my spine, because you don't seem to see like a lot of Julian Bream in the wild when you go hunting, you know. You don't seem to see a lot of classical guitar players in the wild. It took me a long time to find my first Segovia record, and a long time to find my first Parkening record, you know. So finding Julian Bream, you know, I'm not even sure what the record label is on this, personally, but I'm surmising that this is probably from England. RCA Victor. So it could be, you know, one of ours, it could be an import. Either way, you know, it was really cool. We had a really great finds this go around. I was really excited for all of them. And hopefully I will have more to show you guys soon, you know. I'm always out there, I'm always on the hunt, and, you know, especially with classical music, at least with me, it's always readily available to be scooped up. And I've also got some backlog of stuff even before this hunt that I never really got to share with you guys, only for the simple fact, you know, I tend to put everything in piles, and these piles get lost sometimes, or I forget that I put them in piles in the first place, and I have a bunch of box sets I haven't even showed you guys yet. So hopefully that'll be out there. On top of that, you know, there's going to be more album reviews coming up. You know, it's been a little back with me because I just haven't had time, you know, between doing these record updates and work. So hopefully they'll be out there soon. As always, thank you guys so much for watching my videos, and you know, please feel free to leave any comments below, and I will make sure that I comment on all of your stuff. You know, if you do comment on mine, I love looking through everybody's collections, and I try and comment as much in the VC as I possibly can. As of right now, usually on my days off, I will post a lot more, so don't feel as though I'm not going to get to you. I will. And there's so much more that I'm finding every day on the VC. I had no idea how widespread it was. So everybody have a great day. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And I hope to hear from you soon. Have a great day.